Okay, students, we are in the lesson squares and the square root. You have gone through two videos where you have understood how to find out the square of any number, any fraction or any decimal. Then, and the various aspect to find out the square root, especially finding out the square root through prime factorization, finding out the square root by division method. And this thing is was very new to you, and you must have been master practicing finding the square root through division method. Okay, I hope then you have learned about how to make a decimals or a number square root up to some decimal places. For that, what will you do? As many decimal places you need to make the number square root. Pair of one more pair of that many decimal places. If suppose two decimal places, you have to make the square root. Then you have to make three pair of decimal digit. Could you understand? Two decimal places you have to make it. For that three decimal place, you need to find out the square root. Therefore, three pair of decimal places you need, because on division you know that pair of the number comes. That we will learn and some more from the exercise only. This exercise is very important, and this exercise is really something little tough if you don't understand the concept. Therefore, you just go time and again and then make it thorough. Okay. Now, children, I have taken question number 10. You have finished till 9 or so. All the sums I have not solved, because the children can do it. If you cannot, then you definitely talk to me. Question number 10 I have taken. You have to find out the square root of some of the decimal. 3.83. What you need to do, see, these all these all are not terminating decimal, like means you have to make it to the some decimal places square root value. Definitely standard form of decimal is two decimal places you make it. So two decimal places you have to make the square root value. Therefore, at least 6 pair of decimal digit it has to have the number, so that you on finding the square root value, and you will find 3 decimal places and you will round up to 2 decimal places. That is what 3 pair of, that is 6 decimal places I have taken. This number, very any decimal 38.83 can be written as 38 point any number of 0 to the right hand side. That is not a new concept to you. After point, the right hand side, extreme right hand side, you can add n number of 0 as per your convenient. So I have made it 6 decimal places. For the 2 decimal digit was there, another 4 digit I have made it, adding 40. So that I have written. So 38.83 is equal to 38.830000. Okay. Now what you need to do, just go for the division method to find it out, so that you can find out up to 3 decimal places the square root value, then round up to 2 decimal places. That is what. So it will see pairing the number 0, 2, 0 pair, this 0 pair, this is also 83 also pair, then 38 is also pair. So 38 you will have to find out the square value of some number which is near to 38. So that will be 6 only. Obviously 6 is 36. And then you do the subtraction, 2 left over. Then next pair came from the decimal. Decimal has gone to the quotient column, and then 83 is the number came down. Now this unit digit here is only one digit number, so 6 plus 6 is 12. Now what you will multiply, putting a digit here with the same digit, so that will come near to 283. Definitely 2 times, because 12 to the 24, 12 to the 36 will be exceeding 28. Therefore 12 to the 24, that 2 will be, so 122 multiply 2, so 122 multiply 2, 244. On subtraction you have 39. Next pair of number came, so this 20 has come, so it has become 3900. Now 122 the unit digit have been added, so 122 plus 2 is 124. Now what number you will put, and you will multiply with the same number, so that will go with 3900. Definitely if you put it 3 12s are 36, here is 39, it will go. 4 12s are 44, it won't go. So 3 only 3 into 3 you are multiplying with this number, you will get 3729. I hope you have understood it, which is near to 3900. On subtraction, you have got 171. So then the next pair of the number came down, that is 20. Then number becomes 17,100. Now unit digit became added, and unit digit become double or added. So 1243 plus 3 will be 1246. Now what we'll do? 1246 is the number and 17100 is the this thing. So definitely it will go one time only. 1 multiplied by itself will be this much only. That will go 2 times will be 24. Here it is 17. It won't go. So 1 into this number is this number itself. On subtraction you have got this. You don't have to see what you have got on the subtraction. You have made 3 decimal places the square root value of 38.83, which is equal to 6.231. So root over of 38.83 it will be here. It is 83 obviously. It is 83 which is equal to 6.231. If you round up to the 2 decimal places, you know that right hand digit is 1, which is less than 5. So this 2 decimal place, this digit will be same only. So 6.23. 6.23 will be the answer. I hope you have understood. Once you know the division procedure and you know any decimal number, you can add any number of 0 for your own convenience. Definitely 2 decimal place means you have to find out the square root value of 3 decimal place, then round up to 2 decimal place. To find the 3 decimal place square root value, you need to take the number whose square root has to be found out 6 decimal place, double of the decimal places you have to take. Now question number 11, using algebraic method. This is very simple and interesting sum. Algebra always gives you interest because it doesn't involve so much of calculation. So see, you have to find out 309 square. See children, I will tell you, if you follow this algebraic method, it will be easier to solve. Calculation will not be involved, and then it will take less time, though it may be little lengthy, or it may not be also. So it will be easier also. So 309 square, if you make 309 as 300 plus 9, that will become whole square. So 309 square is equal to 300 plus 9 whole square. A plus b whole square. You know the basic formula of algebra. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So here it comes in the formula. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2 into a into b plus b square 2ab plus b square. In that formula, here is a, here is b. If you do it now, you will find what? A square is 300 square plus 2 into 300 into 9 plus 9 square. I hope you have understood it. So this will come like 300 square is equal to 9,000, because 3 into 3 is 9, and thus 20 will become 40, so 90,000. Then if you multiply this, the multiplication is also easy. See, and then 3 2s are 6. 600 into 9 is 5,400, isn't it? 6 9s are 54. 54 plus 20 added. So, and here 9 square is 81. Addition is also very easy. See, 9 5 4 8 1. 1 unit digit, we only 1. 8 10 digit, 4 100 digit, then 5,000 digit, then 10,000 digit is 9. So addition is also easy. So if you find the formula, then it will be easy. Now let us take another example, 495. Here if you add something, it will not come to, some of the 100 number, if you take it and make it a square value, things will be easy. Any that number square value is easy always. So if you make it 495 as 500 minus 5, that will be better. So I made it 500 minus 5. So 495 square is equal to 500 minus 5 whole square, a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. That is the formula. So here a is 500, so 500 square minus 2 into 500 into 5, b is 5, and 5 square. Could you understand? Now 500 square means 25, then 20 will become 40, and this one if you multiply, 2 into 5 is 10, 10 5s are 50. So 50, then beside 20, so 50, and that will be 5,000, and 5 square means 25. Addition here, this simplification of here also less, very easy. 2,50,000 subtracted 5,000 will be 2 lakh 5,000, 2 lakh 5,000, 2 lakh 45,000, because 45,000 will become 5,000 will be subtracted, so 45025 will be the answer. If it's very simple. Now I will move on to question number 12. Find the smallest perfect square by divisible by this any number, some of the number given to you. What is the smallest number will be divisible by all those number? You know that it will be the LCM of their number. Fine. If you find out the LCM, that may not be perfect square. So to find out the LCM first, then split that LCM into the product of the prime factor. There you will find some of the prime factor is not in pair. So all those number not in pair, product of those number will be the product of those number will be multiplied with the number given to you, and whatever it comes, that will be the number which is perfect square, smallest number. Okay, so which is divisible by the given number. So here you find out, see what you need to write down. LCM of this is certainly divisible by each of them. LCM of any number is divisible by all the number given to you. That is what. So LCM of these are 120. You can do mentally. You see, I have said, if you go for 120, then 120 is divisible by everything. Other than 120, if you make it 60, 60 is not divisible by 8. So 120. So 120 is the LCM. You can find out LCM in the working column, there is no problem, but these things are easy in class 8, 9 or 10, you need to find out all these things. 120. Now 120, if you split as a prime number, that is also very simple. 2. If you are multiplying this one with 2, it will become 60. Again multiplying with 2, it will become 30. Again multiplying 2, it will become 15. 15 if you are splitting 3 into 5. So it is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Okay. Now see, 2 is in square. All the number not having power 2, those number you keep. This is not power 2. This 3 is also not 1 and 5 is also not. So obviously these 3 number, this product of these 3, if you are multiplying with 120, that will become the smallest perfect square number, which is divisible by 6, 8, 10 and 12. So what you do? Obviously multiplying 120 by 2 into 3 into 5, which is not paired number, that is equal to 30, and the number will become perfect square. So required perfect square smallest number, which is divisible by 6, 8, 10 and 12 will be 120 into 30. If you multiply 12 3s are 36, 2 0 added, so 3600 is the answer. Now moving on to question number 15, dear. That is a very good question. These all are day-to-day application based question. See, one of the army officer made all his troops, all his soldier in a square form. Square form means each row and each column will be having same number of this thing soldier, isn't it? So he made some soldier he had 4,770 soldier. He made in a square form. He make them to form in a square shape form. This one. So squad. So what he need to do, on doing so, he could find 9 soldier was extra. So 9 soldier was extra. So 9, if you subtract from that given number, that will become a perfect square number, and which will have each row and each column same number of soldier. That is what we have to do. We have to write it. The officer arrange the soldier in a square, means each row and column has the same number of soldier. Do you agree to me? With the some people or some of the object, you are keeping row wise and column wise same number will form a square shape. This one same number will be that only can form square shape. Could you understand? So each row and column will have the same number of soldier. After arranging, 9 soldier was left out, means extra it was. So perfect square would be whatever the number given to you minus 9. So therefore that means the total number of soldier in the square was, that is the perfect square, means the perfect square number only can form the square. So it will become 4,770 minus 9, 4,761. This is a perfect square number. So each row will be how much? Having how many number of soldier? Definitely square root of this. So you find out the square root. If you have done the division procedure, 6 is 36. 47 was subtracted, 11 came. Then next number 61 came down. There 6 plus 6 is 12. What you will keep the number and multiply by itself so that it will become this one. If you are keeping 9 unit digit 1 means it can go with 9 only, no. So 9 9s are 81, 9 2s are 18 plus 8 will be 26 to carry over, 9 2s are 9 1s are 9 plus 2 11. So it is coming exactly this, no remainder. So square root value of this is equal to 69. So each row is having 69 soldiers. That is what you have to write down. Each row, number of soldiers in each row is 69. Moving on to question number 17. Question number 17 is very nice question. How much you will add to some of the number to make it how much the least number to be added to make some number a perfect square. I have taught you already, and that one question number 9 or so, where how much increase, how much decrease, how much you should add, how much you should subtract. That procedure you need to follow. And in this question you need to follow what is the perfect square obtained of the what is the square root of the perfect square of the new number. That you need to find out. So to add or subtract, you need to follow the division method I have said in a previous video. And to find out how much increase or decrease, you need to find out square root by prime factorization. So addition you need. So what you need to do, you have done the prime factorization of the number given 96. The 73 is the extra. See, this number obviously is square of 96 plus 73, isn't it? Square of 96 is smaller than this number by this. So what you need to do, that means what must be added, what must be added. So 96 square is lesser than this number and greater than next square value. Next number is what? 96. Next number is 97. So 97 square, whatever it is, from there if you subtract this number, you will get the answer. From 97 square, if you subtract this particular number, you will get the answer. That much has to get it. Try to understand. Had it been you are subtracting to make it as a perfect square, had it been asked you the least number subtracted to this to make it a perfect square? No. After finding out the square root value through division method, whatever the remainder comes, that you subtract from the number, you will find that is a perfect square of which number? Whatever the question came. Could understand? But for addition, how much you will add to this number? This number is in between 96 square and 97 square. Definitely, you will have to add this number to make it 97 square will be what? 97 square minus this number, that much has to be added. That is what you have done. 97 square is equal to 49409. 9409 minus this number is equal to 20. So 20 if you add to this number, that will become 9409, which is the square of 97, which is so therefore 20 is the first answer to be added to make it a perfect square, and the second answer will be square root of this 9409 will be definitely 97. That is the second answer. I hope you have understood it. Now I will do 19th one, the smallest 6-digit number which is a perfect square. That is very good question. Greatest sum number which is a perfect square and smallest sum number which is a perfect square, that you must know. While teaching this, I will teach the greatest part also, as I taught this one, how much to be subtracted. When you find subtracted, whatever the remainder comes, that one you subtract from the given number, that will become the perfect square, and that will be the perfect square of the given quotient. Could understand? When you have to add the whatever the quotient comes, next number perfect square you find out and subtract from here. That much has to get it. I hope you understood. This one, smallest 6-digit number is what? That you know, that is 1 lakh, isn't it? 1, then beside 50. You first try to find out the square root of it. Once you find out the square root on division method, you will find 3 has gone, 3 is a 9, you have paired the number, 3 has gone, 1 came down, 2 0. So double of this is 6. What you will put? 6 2s are obviously 62 double it will be 124. It will not go. So 61 1s it will go. So it will become 61. So 61 on subtraction about 39. Then next 0 came down. 3900. What? 60 unit digit double means 61 plus 1 is 62. You are multiplying with 6, then only it will go. 6 is the 36, you see. So 36 and 6 2s are 12 means 36 plus 1, 37. So it will go with 6. Say 626 multiplied 6 is equal to 3756. On subtraction you have got 144. Now children, what is the greatest number? 6-digit number. What will be the perfect square? From the greatest number 9999 and the 69 you will write down, and whatever the remainder comes, that will subtract from the greatest number. You will find the greatest number of some digit, which is a perfect square. But to find out the smallest, if you subtract this remainder one from here, no, it will not become the 6-digit number, it will become 5-digit number. Therefore, what you need to do, next similar procedure, next square value you find out, next square value will be the perfect square number. So this is equal to this. So you have found out the quotient is 316, 317. Next number whose square value, that is 317 square value will be 100489, which is the smallest 6-digit number, is a perfect square. This is the smallest 6-digit number which is a perfect square. So I hope you have understood. Go through this video if required 2-3 times, you will understand. However, if you have doubt, then always talk to me.